Yeah. So, what about the cultural differences and lifestyle of people here in what have you observed in Mysore?
Oh yeah, many things. I can start from the simplest small things, like when the people, when I met friends and so on, they want to go meet in the morning. Like wake up at 4 and do something. I never done this in Germany before. Something like this. These are small things. When it comes up, also to eating very late. That's also not common in Germany, but some in Italy, for example, they're also eating very late.
You have went to Italy also?
Yes, multiple times. In Europe, I can move around free
EU.
and so on. EU.
Yeah.
Yes, European Union.
European Union. Yeah. So you are saying so you tell me you have never got up at early morning 4 o'clock and you went out in Germany.
Not so often. Sometimes I wake up for special trips, 4 o'clock to go to the Alps for skiing, or for, in my case, snowboarding, because I'm do snowboard.
Okay, so you're a snowboarding, what do you call that? Player or what? What is that? Skater. Snowboarder. Okay.
Yes, I'm a snowboarder. Because in the Alps you have so many options to go snowboarding. Very nice. If there's some powder snow, to get the chance.
Alps are beautiful, right?
Yes,
there's nothing comparable to that.
I think so. Yeah, they are not so high as the Himalaya, but because they are lower, it's way greener, and so I think they are very beautiful in that case. Also very lakes and so on.
It's a overwhelming experience. Have you planned anything to travel India? People often come here for spirituality, to find themselves. You have heard about Steve Jobs and Neem Karoli Baba, and people who come here for the inner search. The Beatles came here. So, is there anything like that in you, to find yourself, to test your limits and to find your innermost nature? Do you have any such things? While you are in India, you can
I think yes, but also no. I didn't came to India to do so, because I'm also trying to find myself in Germany as well, to get my spiritual inner self as well, these people, the Steve Jobs and so on. But I also came to India to get out of my bubble, go out, speak English. I was so I didn't speak English very well, and and also because I was insecure. I had the knowledge of speaking English like this, but I was so insecure that when I meet someone speaking English, I let my friends talk, because I don't want to blame myself. It doesn't matter if you say something wrong or something like that, but.
Yeah, actually it doesn't matter. Even though we are talking in podcast, we might have spoken some words which are not grammatically correct, but still, what is important is to convey with the people, to talk with the dialogue between two person, the connection between two people. That is most important, and language is just a tool for that. It doesn't matter if you speak correctly or not. That is not a issue, because once you connect with the person, the language doesn't matter.
Exactly. You have to communicate. In here, everybody speaks English, but in all different levels, and that makes me feel more confident about myself. Okay, then I speak whatever I can. I just want to talk to them and tell them what I have to think. And so
yeah, I don't know. I think it's a university mindset, or I don't know. People judge other people with the quality of speech. I don't know why this metric has been introduced. Here even because in India here, people even they recognize your status by the way you speak, how you speak, even though if you don't know anything, even though if you don't have
in your language or in English,
in English only. Yeah, that has to go. Because I know many people who communicate very well in their native language and they are very knowledgeable, but they cannot translate to English. But that doesn't mean they don't know anything. So that thing has to go. That thing has to go from, if it is there in Germany, it has to go from there also. If it is there here, it has to go from here also. Because a person thinks in his native language.
Yes.
He has to convert and say it in English. So might be a discrepancy there, but you have to understand what he's saying, what is the context of
like the feeling. I
the
feel
feeling.
so much smarter in my own language.
yeah, right. Everyone does so, and you cannot judge someone like that. So yeah, that has to change, and now you are feeling confident, and absolutely now you are going like you're out of that bubble. Yeah.
Yes.
And I love the fact that you didn't hesitate to come to India. Like there was not a single doubt in you that what can I do, how to do this. You just jumped.
No, I just jumped out of my bubble. Like if you have to do it, like if you go alone somewhere, you have to find a solution. You can't do nothing. Stay in your bed and lie around. You have to do something because and then I found out like some hotel to sleep, get my money somewhere, and I at first, yes, I got screwed by taxi drivers and so on. Like these are the experiences you have to do as a foreigner.
But you learned, right?
I learned out of it, and now I'm using Rapido like every normal person here as well.
See this. Why did I bring this topic? Because I bought this because many people here are afraid because they want to plan for months. They want to plan for years. Like it has to be like this, perfect. It has to be like this. I have to go to this university itself. But there are things in life where you have to do something spontaneously. Like you have to jump, you have to go there, you have to first do the journey. Next the destination comes. So that has to people has to come out of their bubble and think that we can do this. There are some things in India, like they cannot just do it. They have that passion inside them. Like a person who wants to do a cinema, he cannot do it because there are some social factors out there, and the society is like you can't do that. It's not a secure job. But when you do it, when the result comes, you can speak with the people. Like just like you did, you just came here, you found yourself a PG, you found yourself friends, you are traveling in Mysore all alone. We should. This is a lesson we should adopt.
I think it's like training. Go out of your bubble more often. Like do something you've never done before. Like it can be small things, but do it more often. Don't get comfortable and lie on your bed. Then you won't get any what you want to do really in your life. And if you do like small things, go out of your bubble more often. Then you can go out of your bubble for a big thing.
Especially now, there is a there is a working home. Like IT people are getting working home, and they're not ready to go out of their bed. For months they'll be staying in their bed. They'll order Zomato. They're not ready to communicate with people. When you lose the ability to communicate with person, I think you lose the that basic fundamental human thing, irrespective of where you come from. Okay, you come from Germany. I am here. We communicate, we talk, we share some ideas. There is a bond. It doesn't matter if there is no borders for this. If you are able to communicate with another person, I think you have to communicate. People have forgotten to create happiness out of small things. They want some huge things to happen to them. They want to become heroes. They want to become something like Modi. Have to become like extraordinary. You have to create small things. Like if you go out with your friend, try to find happiness with your friend on the spot.
I completely agree. It's like find the happiness in where you are right now, then you will be happy. Anytime.
Like if you are eating a pizza, be happy on the spot. Why are you thinking about tomorrow? I mean, you have to find happiness there. Like when you talk with your friend, when you are when you are seeing some nature, or when you are doing some stuff, you have to find happiness there.
The small things, yes.
Yeah, people here don't. I think they have forgotten that. We have to wake up to that. When I was small in my village, I used to see old women used to take flowers and make a garland. No, that job doesn't bring you any money. Okay, they used to sit on the steps of the foothills. They used to make a garland and offer it to the god. No, there is no money involved there, but there is a dedication. There is a happiness.
Yes.
There is happiness involved. So my question is, why can't you find that in simple things? You don't have to go to cocaine to get that. You don't have to go to do drugs to get that. You can find it on the spot right now when you're communicating with each other. You can find that.
I think that's missing in modern society. I think like a lot of my friends and so on, like the people are searching happiness in some big things or some easy things like social media, drugs. They give you these things, but if like dedicated to small things, and you can find happiness everywhere. Only like putting this flower together, or like if you one time stop in the nature and look around and realize how beautiful these trees are. When you stopped before a tree last time and thought how nice this tree looks. Like, and I think if you like practice this more, you will achieve actually more, because if you're happy, you're better in shape. You're doing better. I think you also experience that sometimes. Maybe if you're happy, you get more done.
Like you have the more energy to do things.
Yes.
Now, my idea is simple. Okay, you have to be happy first. Then for that you have to earn. It's not other way around. You shouldn't earn to become happy. You should be happy, so that earning should be a tool for you. Not that like you have to do some big. You have to have Mercedes and all. So I was going to ask you about that only. So what are your opinions on this, like social media, Instagram, Twitter, and how people are addicted to that? What do you think about that?
I think I can speak out of my own perspective. Like I also experienced that, like on social media. If you scroll down these how it's called, TikToks, Reels, Stories, whatever, in which you are, and like you don't only scroll down all the time, and in the end of it, you don't remember anything of it. Nothing you take out of it. Like it's only to keep your mind a little bit of active and like to keep it busy. It's like actually like a drug. I think for me there's no such like difference, like social media, scrolling down and doing some drugs.
Actually people don't recognize that it's a soft drug. Like people actually they don't know they're addicted to it only.
Yes.
They don't know they're addicted to the social media. They don't know they're seeing it every day and making money to the Mark Zuckerbergs of the world. That's why you have to come out of that loop and you have to enjoy the things which are outside.
Gives you the small happiness. Like only small potion.
Yeah.
And you get all this done, but in the end you feel less happy. If you're done like 1 hour scrolling down, feels like nothing because you scroll down all the time, and then in the end you feel like exhausted. Only from scrolling on your mobile phone. Like and also, what you've done, nothing physical activity, nothing with it.
Yeah, and also it creates a sort of a negative loop inside a person. Like I'm not able to do that. I'm not as beautiful as her, and she's so sexy. I can't
Yes.
I can't get her. He's having that. He's having her, and he's having that Mercedes and all.
That's all the other point of social media. Like you see all these people like also edited in the video. They maybe not that hot in real life.
Then there is no point in doing that. But still, we have to come out of that, and so that sort of thing is happening now. I think people will recognize this, and it will be too late until they come out of that. I see. Yesterday there was an incident. I went out to play cricket after 5 years. Okay, first time.
After 5 years.
5 years. See that in India, that's how much we are involved with ourselves and not with the environment. I went out and I started to play cricket with my. He was very small. My area kid. Okay, and I got my 10th standard self back because I had forgotten you can be happy outside. There was even in COVID also we were locked inside house, and there was shitloads of drama going on in everything. For 8 months and all we were in house. Okay, when you come outside, when you meet with people and you play, like sports is very much important according to me. When you play with people, you get back that spirit. You get back that natural dopamine inside you. So I felt like, okay, I was this child, I was this person who was a kid who was playing, and now I become something else. Now I become someone, I don't recognize it anymore. I need some things, and I have to go, I have to work, I have to do this and all. So I'm trying to come back on that page, like to be happy naturally. So it's going like that.
I also agree with the sports thing. For me, it's also like after work, go to gym. Like for me, it gives me like physical activity I don't get in like modern workplace. I sit in front of my computer all day. Like I've done nothing physically, like not so naturally. And for me, like also the sport thing gets you the normal dose of dopamine.
So where was I? Yeah, we went off topic actually. Yeah, Indian.
I don't know where the topic was.
Indian foods. So yeah, you enjoy dosa. Which is your favorite food? Dosa or what?
Yeah, I told you before.
Dosa.
Like dosa is my favorite food. And
apart from that,
also second favorite food. Hard to tell. I like Indian meals, especially because you have so many different things, and I'm a huge fan of different stuff. Like I have like this mindset I created like 1-2 years ago that the more ingredients one meal has, the better it is, because you get more multiple stuff and so on. And for that's why, because I love like South Indian meals here. Yes, it's very nice.
It contains many, hapda and all, papad. You'll get rice and so many things. It will be there. It's a
vegetables and so on.
So evening, what is your favorite evening snack? Like chats, or like there are dozens of chats.
Oh, I forgot about these. Chats. That's so cool here in India, because like we don't have that street foods in Germany that much. There's not everywhere a street food store where you can pani puri and so on. I love it to go out, and like my favorite is dahi puri, I would say. Just like something like sweet with curd, yes, and crunchy, like it has everything.
So like it's very much addictive also. Like you can eat it for all the evening.
True.
Have you ever tried pani puri?
Yes.
Yeah, you have tried pani puri.
A lot of times.
Everything, I think I have tried all the chats which are there here. You have eaten.
I think I don't know if I tried everything. I can't try everything, but every time when I see something new, I will try it.